Hi there, Lane Scogan here again to another reaction video. I just recently learned that Thermal Thomas was close enough to Randy Moss to see the whites of his eyes. Now this is pretty intense because it's Randy Moss. I'm going to bring him in here, I'm going to ask him a few questions, just like our last video. So here we go. Hey, Thermal Thomas! Thermal Thomas, you saw Randy Moss while your feet were on the turf. What were your feelings towards that?
Man, Brett Favre ran out of the tunnel right next to us in a Packer uniform.
What did you think when you saw Brett Favre run out of the tunnel in a Vikings uniform?
When Randy caught that touchdown pass, it was amazing. Amazing. Right, Dante threw the ball. I mean, as Dante does. It was a lame duck. The ball came up in the air. I was thinking, pick, we're done. Why did you do that? Why did you even let go of that ball? And Randy came up like, and took it right away from the Packer defenders and made a touchdown. Came over to the sideline just like this. Gave the ball to a guy in front of me, and it was awesome. Loved it.
Now, you're a true Vikings fan. We've made videos before. Word up. And now we're making a video again. My hair's different. Tom's wearing a hat. Thermal's wearing a hat. But, so the Vikings are still playing the Lions this weekend. Calvin Johnson, how big of a threat is he to the Vikings?
Calvin Johnson is still a Megatron. He's still that guy. He's a could be. He's that man. He's the greatest receiver in the league, maybe. But how can you stop our guys? Score all you want. And if you can't stop us, we're going to score more. Score more, scoring you. Talk about it.
So speaking of John Madden, whoever scores more wins the game. In 1998, when the Vikings lost, what were your feelings right there?
I wanted to break my TV. We didn't have flat screens back then. And if you did, you probably weren't living in my neighborhood. Or my apartment building. We were leading at half, and then there was like, I don't know how many minutes left, but a few minutes left, and we sat on the ball. Denny. Could have scored again, great on turf at that moment. And we sat on the ball and didn't do it. And then it came to the end of the game and we had a chance to kick the field goal and never missed a field goal his whole life. Or that whole year, we'll say. Because that's what it was. And Gary Anderson missed the field goal. I'm not blaming you, Gary. A lot of things led up to this. And it's not the kicker's fault for what happened. We should have been way up. Name one player on that team for Atlanta Falcons who went to Super Bowl to play John Elway in the Broncos. Name one player. Who was the quarterback? Who was the running back? Can't name one. Can't think about it.
Denny Green was a good coach for the Vikings. Talk about it.
Denny Green. You let it off the hook. You want to crawl them, then crawl them. They are who we thought they were. And they went to the Super Bowl, and Chris Chandler brought the Falcons to the Super Bowl because we gave it to them. Sad but true.
So you just named the quarterback, and you said no one could name that quarterback, and you just named him.
It lives in my memory. I'll never forget the day when we were the greatest show, 15-1, the best team I ever saw. Ever. Better than the undefeated Patriots because they lost the Super Bowl by that catch.
Yeah, talk about it.
How does that feel?
Can't wait. So, we're back on the real thing here, though. You talked last time about the Iranian hikers, saying great to be back. You know, welcome them back. What do you feel about Cam Newton? I don't know how that leads into anything, but what do you feel about Cam Newton?
I have no idea what that question means, but Cam Newton, The Wheel of Fortune has stopped. You're 0-2. Mark Sanchez is 2-0. And he's not even close to you in points or fantasy points or however you want to look at it. Yardage, I mean, you tripled him in yardage and you're 2-0. He's 0-2. What does it mean? In the NFL, winning games means a lot.
Okay.
Do it.
Plaxico Burress just came from jail, right? So talk about Plaxico Burress while we put you behind jail bars.
Plax. Love you, bro. Why'd you shoot yourself? What happened? Did the gun go off? I mean, how do you let a gun go off? Did you not take gun safety? You just had a Glock in your pocket? You're going to the club. Can't your buddy carry it? You're getting paid millions of dollars. You're playing for the Giants. What happened? Did you shoot yourself? What? Why? Are you stupid? You're not Michael Vick. No one likes you. He killed dogs. You shot yourself. You're a dumbass. Dummy.
Okay, so now we got to talk about the whole storm that is the Colts. Why are they storming right now? Why are they so bad?
Basically, when you come up to the line of scrimmage, you go 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, hot! Red 98! Over there! Yellow belly! Talk about it! Think about it! Say what? Good luck, Kerry Collins, with that.
So, there are many other things in the league. What about Tony Romo? Is he going to have a birthday party for his next game?
Romo is a chomo. Maybe you should have had your hat on forward, not backwards, and we would like you. Yeah, said it.
So, the New York Giants. What about them? What do you feel about the New York Giants?
Fakers. Queensbridge, you're fakers. You're not going nowhere. You're not going to be nothing. You're not going to be nobody. 15 running backs, one quarterback who's the son of a quarterback who did something, made one pass completion in the Super Bowl, happened to make it. Good luck.
Moving on to the Lynx. Are the Lynx the Enterprise of Minnesota? Are they the Space Cadets?
Who are the Lynx?
Is Peyton or is Tom
What's a link? Legend of Zelda? What is that?
Is Tom Brady gonna take this league to school this year?
Hadad it. I very much hadad it. You ain't going nowhere. You're going to do something, but in the league of the AFC, when you have the Ravens, the Jets, Baltimore, New England, and 55 other good defenses, I don't know. You're not going nowhere. Good luck. Someone's going to figure you out. You'll be exposed. The Wheel of Fortune has stopped.
Who is your primetime ticket this year?
The only primetime ticket I have is Deion Primetime Sanders. You remember the dances he did? You remember the interceptions and the kick returns and all the things he did? Talk about it.
You've seen Deion Sanders' new commercials where he's a little fairy. Your thoughts on him being a fairy?
Like it, love it. Hey, whoa, hands off the merchandise.
This is Lane Scogan, and we are signing out now. That was Thermal Thomas.
That's it?
Yeah, we're talking
That's
about...
it? We're done?
We're over 9 minutes. We're done.
People are not going to watch this.
They're not going to watch this.
Not going to watch it.
Talk about it.